Hey there, Knuckleheads. Welcome back. All right, so seasonings are live. Storefront is live. Storefront is stocked. Time to show you how to use these things. We're going to make, so everybody gets super excited when the McRib comes back. But I don't think anybody actually likes the McRib. They just like the idea of it. So I'm going to show you one that you will like. All right, step number one. My favorite breading. We're going to use Weetabix. One biscuit of Weetabix. We're going to crush that up. Get it fine. Okay. And then to that, we are going to add 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire Sauce and a tablespoon of just water. Okay, get all that in there. And then we're just going to take our hands. We're going to kind of mix that around a little bit. Get it damp. Okay, and we're going to let the coating just absorb the liquid. Now, while we're doing that, we're going to take 1 large egg, or in my case, I got small eggs, so 2 small eggs. I'm going to put them in a bowl. Okay, and then to our eggs, we are going to add, this is where the seasonings come in, 1.5 tablespoons of the Acajun Seasoning, and 1/2 tablespoon of the Universal Seasoning. Okay, we're going to take our whisk. We're just going to blend all of that together. We're going to whisk it up. All right, so we've let our Weetabix sit in the moisture for a couple of minutes. All right, just to soak up all of the moisture. We're going to add that to our big bowl with 1 pound of ground pork. We're going to add a teaspoon of lemon zest to that. And our egg and spice mixture. All right, and then it's time to get messy, hence the gloves. We're just going to take our hands and we are going to just combine all of this together. Try not to overwork the pork. Okay, you don't want to turn it into mush, but you want to make sure that everything's good and combined. All right, and then we're going to take our baking rack and our baking sheet. Okay, we're going to split each of these into 4 roughly equal balls. All right, and then we're going to take our baseball-sized patties. We're going to pat them down, and we're going to turn them into rectangles. Okay, should be, I don't know, 4 inches long, 2 inches wide, give or take. Okay, and once you get your patties formed, we're going to take a butter knife and we're just going to press some indentations in, kind of rib-esque, right? Those indentations are going to become important a little bit later. 3 or 4 per patty. Okay, and once you've got your indentations in your patties, we're going to go into a preheated oven. Oven's preheated to 400 Fahrenheit. Preheated oven for 15 minutes. All right, Knuckleheads, so the timer's about to go off. There it is. So we're going to pull our patties out of the oven. We're going to take, y'all know I love my boy Troy. So we're going to take some of his Remedy Steakhouse Smoky Maple Barbecue Sauce, about 1/2 cup. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of my Acajun Seasoning on top of that. I'm going to call it 1/2 teaspoon. I overfilled the 1/2 cup. Okay, we're going to blend the Acajun Seasoning into the barbecue sauce. We're going to baste our patties with it, nice and thick. Make sure you get the barbecue sauce into all those little indentations we made earlier. We're going to flip our oven from the bake to a high broil. We're going to throw these bad boys back in. for probably about 3 minutes. We're going to broil those for about 3 minutes. While we're doing that, let's toast up our buns. You can use butter for this. You can use mayo, whatever. My friends at Attaboy Farms have this great kick and creamy sauce. And once we've got our buns buttered, mayoed, whatever you want to do, we're going to throw them on the flat top. If you don't have a flat top, guys, you can use a pan for this. We're just going to let them toast. All right, and we've been on high broil for about 3 minutes. We want the barbecue sauce to caramelize really nicely, right? Pull that out. Smells amazing. Okay, let's grab a bun. Pull our patty off of our screen. All right, now we're going to top this the traditional way. Got some chopped onions. Ain't nobody kissing me tonight. And some dill pickle chips. Guys, you hear me talk about low sodium, salt-free, all that sort of stuff in my seasonings. This is why. All right, so that you can enjoy things like dill pickle chips. And there you have homemade McRib. That is awesome. That is what a pork sandwich should taste like. So good. Okay, guys, as always, I got to eat. Shout-outs, Choice Hot Sauce Experience for their Remedy Steakhouse Smoky Maple. He's out of Kimlatchie, Ontario. Attaboy Farms out of St. Mary's, Ontario. Their Kick and Creamy Sauce. And guys, Storefronts Live. Links are in the comments. You can buy these at any point. They're good to go. All right. Love you. Be good to each other.